morning. And what Vlogmas are we on today? Can you remember?
12.
We're on Vlogmas 12 today. And Catherine is having quite a late lie-in. It is currently almost 9 a.m. and she is still in bed. And I am having a bit of a pyjama morning. I'm still in my pyjamas. I'm normally showered and dressed by now. So, Miss Spotty. What have you been up to this morning?
I've had a little lying and I've been watching Samani and Elsia.
Yes, it's one of your favourite YouTube channels, isn't it? Yes. Yes, they watch on my profile, so you can imagine some of the suggested videos I get with when I go looking, rather than all the lovely craft things that I would like to be seeing. It's all the, I hesitate to call it rubbish, but it is, isn't it really?
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
It isn't.
Anyway, shall we get on with our advent calendars?
Yep.
So you're going to find door number 12. Oh, you already found door number 12.
What?
Did you rip too far?
No, it came from there, but
Oh, okay.
it's a picture of one of the Barbies. Ooh, looks like a circle.
They're being stubborn and not coming out.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold your hand ready. It's a snowflake.
Woo! Don't film me eat it.
Why not?
Because I hate it.
Oh, naughty hair. She has surfaced. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're late this morning.
Just felt like sleeping in.
Okay.
Catherine, you can do your calendar now. Calendar, Catherine.
You're never still tired. You're never still tired. Okay.
We're pretty much halfway to Christmas Eve.
That's right, we are halfway to Christmas Eve. 2 weeks' time, Christmas will be all over.
Oh, here's number 12. Oh, it's holly.
Oh, yes, it is holly.
Catherine, guess what? I had snowflake. Oh, another Christmas pudding.
Another Christmas pudding.
Should have taken that as a hint.
Good chocolate. It's always good chocolate.
Uh-huh.
You can't have a bite of my chocolate.
I would do that.
No.
I want to eat it. It's a milk ganache.
Yep, that's right. I got a milk
I
ganache.
want it.
Okay, Emily, you Playmobil? A bunny rabbit with, looks like some hay.
What? I didn't have a horse yet.
Well, the horse will be somewhere.
Here's number 12. Ooh, it's a puppy playset. Ah! I'm seeing it as Mia looks like she owns it. It's probably going to be Mia next.
Okay.
Go, go. And there, the doggy playset built.
So does the doggy sit on there?
Yeah, it can't fit inside though. There. And it's got a dog bone, which I probably won't put in.
Okay, so Emily's filming me do my advent calendar because Catherine's in a still tired mood. I'm still up to date with this. So yesterday I put this row in. It's not quite a colour match for the colour that is in the design. But yeah, so I got that done while I was doing my knitting lesson. Well, it was crochet yesterday. I only had crochet people come yesterday. So that's that cowl. And then my advent shawl I haven't put away yet because I was out almost all day yesterday. So here is yesterday's stripe, and it's starting to grow. I'm up to
Why did you say grow?
because it's getting bigger.
You can't say it because it's supposed to be plant to grow. You're growing. I'm growing.
And you're not a plant.
We are the type of plant.
We're not. We're animals.
Yes. We're not. We're dinosaurs.
We're mammals.
We're mammals. Mammals are dinosaurs.
You're weird.
No, you two are weird.
Yeah, Emily, you're officially
Emily.
weird.
Let's just concentrate on the job in hand, shall we?
Okay.
So I have got bag number 12. Let's see what colour we've got in here. So Emily thinks purple, Catherine thinks blue. So let's see what I've got in here. Ooh, blue.
Ah.
We might still get some purple.
Yeah, but there's some green in it,
There is.
Catherine.
That's because the last colour was green. So every other day we seem to get one of these lovely swirly skeins. We seem to get one of these swirly skeins that introduces the next colour and says
will be
goodbye
blue.
to the last colour. So I think the next colour will be some shade of this blue that's on here. I think Daddy's awake. I can hear Daddy moving. Yes, you're not the only one to have a lie in this morning. So there you go. So Sunday mornings I normally go to church, but because everybody's been sleeping in, I don't think we'll be able to get to church because we need to be at church in about 35 minutes. Stop doing that. Nobody wants an extreme close-up of my face. And not too far away either. You're being silly now. So it looks like it will be a morning of getting some chores done. So won't that be fun?
Not fun.
And then we will have an afternoon of board games.
Can't we do the whole day of games and have a break for lunch?
Well, the sooner you do the little jobs, the more time we have the games. Just crocheting today's stripe for the Crochet Society cowl. Been a busy one for me today, even though I haven't been to church. I feel really naughty. I haven't been to church in Advent, and I usually like to try and get to each Sunday for Advent, but I didn't. So the girls did a little bit of tidying. Despite the complaining this morning, they did do a little bit of chores. Emily decided also to tidy her room, so she did that. And yes, so Catherine and I went to the local out-of-town shopping centre, Foss Park, to choose some clothes for Christmas Day. The girls like to have something new to wear on Christmas Day. Oh, that's the time has just gone on the lights. So that took longer than I expected and cost more than planned because Catherine, she's reading a series of books called the Ghouls of Good and Evil, I think they're called. And so she's very into this series of books. And the bookshop, W.H. Smith's, had a flash sale. I don't know how long this sale is going on for, but it was certainly there today. It was 30% off all books and all stationery. So these books are usually around £8 each. So we got a good £2 something off. So I got her a book, so I had to get Emily a book. And then at the counter I spotted this Knit Your Own Christmas Angel. It's really nice. It's the design more than anything attracted me. So on opening, the yarn is that cheap yarn, but I'll make it. I shall use the yarn. I shall even use the bamboo pins that came in the set, but it comes with this lovely little book. So obviously it's got the pattern for the angel, but there are also patterns for some little Christmas mice and some other Christmas ornaments too. So I thought I'd give that a try. It was, for what I paid, I think it was expensive for what I paid. But, well, I thought it was a lovely pattern. So I don't mind paying for the pattern and the extra patterns that came with it. So that's okay. And I can always remake it in nicer yarn and gift the angel that I make to somebody. I'm sure I can find somebody who'll like it. So yeah, so it's just an evening of crochet. I might even start the angel tonight, I'm not sure. So I've done my spin for next week. So next week is a knit week. So on top of my advent projects, which so far I'm staying on top of, I will be doing working on my sweater. That has come up for 6 days. So Monday to Saturday I'll be working on that. It would be great if I could get to a stage where I could say it was almost finished. If I do get to that stage, I might just keep on at it until it is done, because I would really like to wear that for Christmas because it's such a beautiful sweater. But if it's not done, then my heart won't break. I have other things I can wear in my wardrobe. So it's been, yes, we played some board games. We played a little bit of festive bingo. We bought a Christmas bingo game because we don't actually have any bingo games in our board game selection. So I shall, so I think Simon may have edited in some of our game. We played Game of Life together, me and the girls. They love that game. They love seeing how many children they can have in their little car by the end of the game. But I won, so, and I didn't have to have any children, which is always good. So yes, my evening will consist of, I don't know if I'm going to watch YouTube or Netflix tonight, because it's Grand Prix. So I'm on a Sunday when there is Grand Prix, I usually will sit downstairs and I'll watch something for an hour with him, and then I will go upstairs and watch something on my phone, and while he watches the race. So he is a Grand Prix fan. I don't know if he's managed to avoid the spoilers. I won't actually say the winner because I know the winner. I've seen headlines. But I won't say in case he edits this before he's seen to the end of the race. So I won't spoil it for him. So I haven't decided. I might find a movie to watch on Netflix, or catch up on my YouTube, because I am very behind in my YouTube watching. So that is something that needs addressing. I'm about 10 days behind at least. I have a couple of Vlogmases that I need to catch up with. I'm currently in the last 5-10 minutes of Crazy Sock Lady's podcast that she put up just before she started Vlogmas. So I don't know. I can't believe I'm so behind, and a lot of that is because we've had Emily off from school, because that 45 minutes or so that I get when I get home from work is usually knitting or crochet with some YouTube on in the background. But I finished watching Downton Abbey. I love Downton Abbey. I watched the movie as well. Followed it up with the movie, so that was very, very good. I liked that. Yeah, so I'm just trying to concentrate on this first row is back loop crochet, and I'm a bit concerned because the pattern, I've written down the pattern for this section. Whoops, tea bag. So I've written down the pattern for today's rows. Oh yes, because I'm not going back. Yes, that's why it's back loop only. It's because the last couple of days the even rows have been front loop double crochets or single crochets, depending on if you use American or English terminology for your crochet. Yeah, so it takes a little bit of concentration getting back loop, especially with such clashy. This isn't the colour I was planning on using. The colour I was planning on using is my leftover light blue from my Rosetta, but I can't find it. I brought it downstairs this morning and I popped it on the dining table and it's disappeared. I have not got a clue where it has gone. That was the only leftovers of that I have. And because I'm using stash, couldn't really decide on another contrasting yarn that isn't already in the blanket. So where I can, I'm going to repeat these colours because I have enough of these colours to do the same. So it's going to be symmetrical, unlike the if I got the calendar. So the only colour that I don't have more of is this pink. I've used all of the pink up on those rows. So I am going to have to find something close to that. Like I said, I'm not buying yarn for this blanket. It is solely stash. And I'm going to try and do that more often. It's been quite fun just going from one row to the next and choosing a colour from my stash. So one of the first complicated blankets I attempted when I was a new crocheter was Mandala Madness. And I loved that. I tried to do it in burgundy and cream, and I got so far. It's still upstairs somewhere actually. I finished a round and I can't remember what round I was up to. I kind of like the idea of getting one of those blanket patterns. Maybe not mandala because I've already done most of mandala, but a lot of the Helen Shrimpton patterns, and certainly Soffity has recommended a few patterns to me that are of the kind that I like, the from the middle, different rows and such, different stitches under each row. So I kind of like the idea of just choosing one of these blankets and picking balls of yarn up out of my stash, out of my scraps, and just working on it as and when. I'll have to see, because some of the yarns that I have in my stash, I have enough to make an actual project with, hats and gloves and such like. So I'm not quite sure. I'll have a look and a think about it. But I'm going to carry on with my crochet and watching some YouTube while Simon is putting the girls to bed, and then I'll be chilling upstairs. So I'll bid you all good night. I apologise, it's not been a very interesting Vlogmas so far. It's all been chicken pox and advent calendars. That's pretty much all we've done. But she should be back to school soon. Her spots are starting to dry up. She's got 1 or 2, so I think she'll need tomorrow off, but she'll be back on Tuesday, I hope, because they're starting to do all the fun stuff. But by the sounds of it, half the school. She goes to an infant school, so it's just the reception years and the first 2 years of primary. And by the sounds of it, I think half the school has been out with it, and there's been no notification whatsoever. But never mind, we shall see how it goes, and hopefully she won't miss the Rainbows and Brownies bowling, because she's been so looking forward to that. I would love to film some of that, but because we have a few girls who have protection type orders on them, so I can't film at these events just because I can't share it, so there's not much point. So that's enough of me wittering on. I'm about to come to the end of this row, so I'm going to get back onto Crazy Sock Lady's latest podcast episode before I start her Vlogmas, and I shall see you all tomorrow. Good night.